Alright guys, welcome back to BlancpaiN Season 2, Race 5. My bad, just trying to get everything situated. Race 5. This is at Nürburgring GP, as you see. Pretty good race. Can't complain. Pretty clean race. You know, you had your little minor bumps and bruises, but that comes with the racing territory. Had a couple new guys. Well, one new guy. NT2 racer. Fairly clean. He likes to get really close without touching us. Pretty good, you know what I mean? Your standard field for everybody that signed up. Without further ado, let's get into the grid. Whoop. All right, we have your new guy, NT2 racer, and that is the as you see right there, the GT Daytona replica. Looks pretty good. And then myself, and we already know what my car looks like. And don't nobody want to see my car. And we got Booker here with the Petronas livery. And we got Preston here. Trying to remember names off the top of my head. Dope looking car. All right, and then Mr. Rick Baker himself with the gold and black. The Haas livery. Looking very clean. All right, and then we got Mr. Waleed, Call of Duty. I forget the rest of his PSN name. Call of Duty, that's what we're gonna call him. Down. All right, and then we got the Ginger Messiah with the Dragon Ball Super livery Mustang. And then we have Steven Lawson. And that is our lineup. That's our grid for this week. It's a pretty good race, man. Pretty good race. Some very respectful racing, if I do say so myself. You know, like I said, we had our little battles. I think there was one mix up that I had with the new guy. Just that was because of lag. It wasn't anybody's fault. It's just something we deal with as sim racers. But without further ado, here we go. And we're gonna watch myself for a minute. Right here, a little boom turning into me. I forgot that I was that I was there. That's one thing that I like to do. I like to run practice races, so that way we get used to racing with each other, not just, you know, time attacking, getting and learning the track. But you see how close he's getting, which is a good thing, which is a really good thing. He gets really close. extremely close without touching too, and it's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. As a matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and turn on everything so we can see. Yeah, see, he's on the super softs. I'm on the soft compound. Booker is on the super softs. Preston's on the super softs. Rick is on the softs. Call of Duty is on the soft compound. Interesting. Everybody pretty much running super softs. Looks like for the most part everybody's running. Oh, we got a 3 battle here. 3 wide going through the corner. Look at that. Jeez. But you see how nobody spun out there, which, you know, shows a lot of restraint. Oh. Little bump there. Now I have a keyboard, but my battery died. Somehow the button got switched to on and left overnight. Joy. So I'm using a controller. I'll probably use a controller next week too, just start fresh with season 3. As you can see, I'm at first. We got the new guy, NT2 Racer, in second. Flashing his lights, trying to distract me, trying to get me to mess up. And we got Booker here being patient, just riding the line. Still up in P1. Now at this moment, I'm sweating bullets right now because I know I got a bunch of fast people behind me. And I'm running a semi-decent time, which they're on my tail. And you can see right here, it's like they can pass me. I have a feeling like they can pass me, but he doesn't, and it's like I'm wondering why at this point. You know, I'm not blocking. You see he's flashing his lights at me, trying to get me to look back. I'm trying really hard not to at this point. See how close he's getting, which is pretty crazy. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Don't take that in a bad way. It's a good thing that you're able to do that. A little nudge right there. Nothing bad. That comes with racing. I'm extremely impressed with the Lexus right there. Oh, little rev limiter action. Just trying to show off, that's all. He's got traction control on. Booker has traction control on as well. That's probably due to the super soft. He's not trying to spin him, which is probably a smart idea. I'm the goof who wasn't running traction control. Which, in all honesty, if I was running traction control, they probably would have passed me by now. Go from Booker's dash cam, kind of watch the battle. I want to say Booker went into the pits a little early. Oh yeah, oh yeah, squirrely. Little loosey goosey. It's probably running no downforce to compensate, try and catch up with me in the straights. I don't know. I felt like in the straights I was killing it. All right, where are we? 8:23. I gotta see what happened. I goofed. Right here. Okay. So we go back, instant replay, see what happened here. Alright, late break. Alright, that's what happened. Okay. Back to our normal race. Now we know what's going on here. We're gonna go down the pack and see what's going on back here, as this is not a race of just us, but we're gonna see what's going on back here, because it looks like a straight line. Doesn't really look like anybody's battling per se. We got Preston coming up the march, trying to catch us. All right, let's see. Look at that thing, boy. It's so mean. You know, it's crazy that they were catching me. That Booker was catching me, even with, I'm looking at it now, I didn't know this at the time, obviously, catching me with suspension damage and aero damage. That's how fast that guy is. Holy smokes. And then we got the new guy, NT2 Racer. She's looking like he's gonna need a pit stop soon. We got a battle going on here with Rick and the Ginger Messiah. Just a little battle. Rick plotting his overtake. There it is, securing the inside line. There it is, close the door, boom. And he's got it. Oh, a little too hot. A little too hot. Now he's got a little bit of suspension damage. There I am in P1, holding on tight, wiping the sweat from my forehead. I know Booker, he's just waiting for an error. Look at that. Ooh. Trying to pump fake me, trying to get me to overshoot these corners, and I knew exactly what he was doing. I know this track a little too well for that though. I'm not the fastest on this track, but I know it well enough to know that they're not gonna try and dive bomb right there, or else they will overshoot. I was just trying to keep my line. Got the new guy back here, flashing them lights. I'm gonna stay out for another lap. He's running about 50% tire left, roughly. Booker's got roughly 60. I'm running roughly the same, just a little bit more fuel. Little side-by-side action right there. But see, I'm not running that traction control, so I got the edge on those corners. And if I can get a good run out of these straights, you know what I'm saying, out of these corners, I can get them in the straights. I was trying to use that to my advantage. Ooh, a little glitch right there. Eek. Let's see if we got any battles going on here, because I want to say we pit soon, or they pit soon. I stay out. I'm trying to get the one lap up, which was a bad idea on my part. I should have pitted while they pitted, but battles. Alright, Squints. Preston is in the pits. We got Preston going into the pits, running a consistent lap time. A little faster each time. Alright, we got Call of Duty into the pits as well. An early pit strategy. A little closer. Got a little bit closer of a battle. The only gripe that I have with pitting on this game is like you go into the pits and it waits for, it's like a load section where you wait 10 seconds. Doesn't make any sense. Like you go into the pits and then it simulates you going into the pits as well as you're sitting there in your garage waiting. It's kind of weird. Alright, and we got the new guy trying to make a move. Alright, Booker going into the pits. There goes Booker. See you on the flip side, man. Alright. As of right now, I'm trying to fuel save right now. And I know he's on my ass, so trying to fuel save, hoping that he's not gonna do anything aggressive. We got Rick in the pits as well. See him right there. He's trying to come around the outside. Oof, that made me dizzy. Oh, come on, new guy. No, he's trying to come around. He's trying to come around the outside. That doesn't work out for anybody. Nice tuck back. Steven Lawson into the pit. Oh, or not. He might have just touched it. Alright. Nice close racing too. Look at that. Putting that pressure. I think here's I go into the pits in this lap, obviously, because I need fuel. See, he's got a bunch of glitching going on there. I could have definitely went on another stint, at least a half stint on those tires. I should have, if I was thinking about it correctly, but if I was thinking about it correctly, I went 10 laps with soft tires. Probably should have went to super softs and got, 7 or 8 laps. Squints and Booker, P3 and P2. All right, we have the new guy in P1. Yeah, he did save a lot of fuel in that first stint. A lot of fuel. I was pushing super hard trying to catch up to these guys, man. I was trying to catch these P3, but it just wasn't working out for me. All right, he's going into the pits now. Let's see what setup he goes with. Not to put you on blast or anything, but kind of putting everybody on blast. Let's see the fuel setup. Obviously went with super softs. He caught me extremely quick. You filled. Okay. I guess the battle is here. What we want to watch. P1 and P2. He was chasing me down though. Good control of the car. Definitely knew the grip limits. Yeah, I think he did do a one stopper. I want to say he did. I forget now. He was definitely haul ass and trying to catch me. I feel like in every corner he was, so he was catching me. He definitely knows how that car handles, without a doubt. And these are the guys that I was trying. Man, I wanted to catch these guys so bad, but they're so fast. I would have had to run a consistent 153 to catch these guys. And that was just, the 153s were few and far between, as you can see. They would have literally had to make an error for me to catch them. See, there he is, right in the rear view. Yeah, see, he way faster through the Schumacher ass. Way faster. Man, he was on the cusp of that runoff right there. Any further, he would have spun. All right, Booker's looking good with his tire wear. Got Preston a little less. I think at this point Preston's just trying to maintain a P2. This guy, he threw a pretty impressive lap time. He threw a 151. It looks like it might be this lap. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be this lap because his fastest is a 152.5 right now. Let's see what he runs. I just couldn't believe he was catching me because, you know, the Audi's just so fast in the straights. He was just braking last minute on every corner. .153. Yeah, he had a little bit of a lag problem. I've seen worse, but you know, it still sucks because I thought that he spun me out, but you know, he put it in the chat that it was, you know, a lag situation. Because on my end, it looked like he bumped me and spun me out during the race. But that's what I want to see here, because this is my first time watching the replay back. I went to that spot and kind of analyzed it. Not too much because I had to go, but we're gonna see. I want to say it's lap 16, if I remember correctly. He's right on my tail. I should have let him pass. I should have just let him pass. But, you know, maintain and defend. He definitely had way more fuel than I do. Jeez. Eighth of a tank. Or a quarter, pretty much. Alright, we got Call of Duty into the pits. Yeah, he took a little bit better of a line. He got a faster. He got the run on me out of that corner. He let off right there, which was respectable. He's looking for a good He's looking for a good run. I think this is it right here. If I spun or if he hit me or what. Nope. Not it. There's only 10 minutes left in the race. Well, 9 minutes. Definitely wasn't in fuel saving mode. I was just trying to run from him. Yeah, crazy amount of lag. I think that's exactly what happened. See how much faster I am. That V10 power just out. Yeesh. See, yeah, I think this is definitely the lap though. This is definitely the lap. Let's see what happens, what the verdict is. Nope. Interesting. Okay, maybe 18. I know I spin out somewhere right here, roughly. Yeah, see, he got me right there. And then right here, late break his ass right there. Extremely close racing. I like racing with this guy. I really do. I just wish he had a better internet connection because we had some good battles. He knows how to race. I like that. He knows how to race. Just want to give him some screen time. Just I don't want him thinking that I'm hating on him. It's not anything like that. Just it's definitely a lag situation. Look at that. Damn. Alright, this is where I think it is. Has to be. Has to be. See the front end. Let's see where it is. Yeah, see? Boom, boom, boom. See, on my end, that's what I seen. That's what I seen. I seen a hit, you know what I mean? And then you sent the video that you sent, and it's something completely different. It literally is. It's something completely different. So that's what I wanted to see. And I wanted to verify that that's what it was. And I don't know. At this point, we're just chalking it up to lag. It is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. Got Booker into the pits. See right here, I was like, I got a couple more laps left. You know, I shouldn't go into the pits, but I should have gone into the pits. I really, really should have, because they're both into the pits. I could have beat this guy out, you know, got a half a tank, because there's only a couple laps left of the race. So, got fresh tires. I could have got super softs, half a tank. I could have been, you know, 152s all day. But I was thinking get the one lap on them, get back in P1. But these guys came out super fast. As soon as I passed, they came out. I think if it wasn't for me spinning, I would have been obviously in a better position, you know, because I wasted probably 10 seconds there. But what was it? Yeah, roughly 10 seconds. See, I'm in P1 right now. I was hoping that I was gonna maintain it, but or at least come in P3. But I had to inevitably pit. See, I'm on power saving mode right now. I let him go by. Nothing I could do about that one because I'm on power saving mode. I didn't want to be dirty. I'd rather let you pass than be dirty. I'm not that kind of guy. We got a blue flag out on the play. All right. I see you, man. I see you trying to drift those corners. Oh, oh. Slide or die. I see you, man. I see you. All right, the battle for P1. And myself. And it's like I'm kicking myself because I know that I have to go in. If I stayed out, if I was able to stay out until the end of the race, I probably would have beat this guy. But you know, even with the damaged suspension, I could have beat him, but there was nothing I could do. I think right there, I got a warning light talking about 0.8 of a lap, which I was already on fuel saving mode, and I kicked it down to 1, went into the pits. He obviously passes me, puts me into P4, and gave him my podium position. Fix my suspension. I come out with a vengeance. I was hoping to God that he was gonna make an error, but he never did. There was one race that we had that a guy actually actually forgot to fuel up, and for the last, it was like half of the race, it was like down the back straight up panorama, that he was doing 50 mile an hour, and I think he lapped me, and I ended up passing him, ended up beating him because he forgot the fuel. I was hoping something like that was gonna happen, but it never did. This guy, he knows what he's doing. He's good. Definitely got a tight setup on it. It's just sliding around. And Booker ends up winning the race. Preston in second place. The new guy in P3. We got the Ginger Messiah in P5. Call of Duty in P6. Rick in P7. Stephen Lawson in P8. And myself in P4. And that's the race, everyone. That's the race. We got our final race coming up this Sunday at regular time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is in the St. Croix Site B. So that's gonna be interesting because as of right now, I'm learning that track. Like, I've never raced that track before until yesterday. It was my first laps on that track. So that's gonna be interesting. There's a lot of elevation, a lot of, hairpins, blind corners. So it should be very, very interesting. Very interesting. A lot of high speed stuff. So a lot of fuel saving gonna be going on. But if you like what you seen, go ahead, hit that like button for me real quick. Like right now, do it right now while you watching, while you listening to me. Hit that like button, and then stay tuned for more events. Right now, we're planning some more stuff, so should be interesting, man. Go ahead, hit that like button, comment, subscribe if you like what you see, and do me a favor, share it with your friends too. But all right, guys, I'm probably gonna jump on here in a few minutes to do some practice. If you guys are willing to hang out and jump in the track with me, I'm gonna do some St. Croix real quick. Go ahead and comment on this video if you're down to race with me. Just go ahead and add me, ask me how to add me, and we'll jump in the track. All right, guys, I'll see you on the track.